Good evening. Welcome back to the channel.
Today, May 16, 2026, we are tracking massive shifts in healthcare. The FDA has just dropped back-to-back, game-changing approvals for aggressive cancers. Meanwhile, global health authorities are scrambled over a deadly, multi-country cruise ship outbreak, and a major clinical study has completely rewritten what we know about biological aging. If you want to know how the latest medicine impacts your life or your practice, let's dive straight into today's medical briefing. Headline 1: FDA novel drug approvals expands oncology arsenal with historic dual approvals.
Headline 2: The World Health Organization tracks a lethal respiratory outbreak at sea.
Headline 3: Epigenetic clock data proves daily activities can reverse your biological age by over a year.
Segment 1: Oncology and FDA breakthroughs. We start with massive news from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. The FDA has officially granted a major dual-setting approval for trastuzumab deruxtecan, commercially known as Enhertu. The breast cancer update.
Neoadjuvant setting, approved for adult patients with HER2-positive stage 2 or 3 breast cancer before surgery.
It is paired sequentially with standard taxane, trastuzumab, and pertuzumab therapies.
Adjuvant setting, approved for patients who still present with residual invasive disease after completing initial neoadjuvant treatment. The impact: this expands the drug's utility to catch high-risk early-stage breast cancer before it spreads. The FDA simultaneously approved 2 companion diagnostic devices from Roche to ensure accurate patient mapping.
Bladder cancer innovation. The drug, the FDA also greenlit atezolizumab for a highly specific cohort.
The target: it is now an approved adjuvant treatment for high-risk, muscle-invasive bladder cancer.
The catch: patients must be positive for circulating tumor DNA, or ctDNA, following a cystectomy. This marks a major victory for ctDNA-guided personalized medicine.
Other notable oncology approvals this week.
Icalci, sonrotoclax approved for relapsed or refractory mantle cell lymphoma after at least 2 lines of systemic therapy.
Inqovi plus venetoclax, approved as a combination oral pill for newly diagnosed acute myeloid leukemia in adults aged 75 and up who cannot tolerate heavy induction chemotherapy.
Segment 2: Global Health and Infectious Disease Alerts.
Shifting to global health security, the World Health Organization and the CDC are actively tracking a highly aggressive hantavirus cluster linked to luxury cruise ship travel. Outbreak metrics / current status / pathogen Andes hantavirus strain / origin settings / international cruise ship with 147 passengers / crew confirmed cases 7 total cases, 2 lab confirmed, 5 suspected / fatalities, 3 deaths recorded globally / US monitoring 41 individuals under active CDC surveillance.
Symptoms to watch: initial presentation mirrors standard flu, fever and severe gastrointestinal upset. However, it features a rapid, devastating progression to severe pneumonia, acute respiratory distress syndrome, and septic shock.
Transmission dynamic: while hantaviruses typically do not spread easily person to person, epidemiologists are investigating potential non-direct contact transmission vectors within confined cabins.
Active quarantine zones have been established in Nebraska and Atlanta. Global pediatric emergency.
The issue: in international news, the physicians group Doctors for Health and Environment has issued a harsh public indictment regarding a raging measles outbreak that has claimed the lives of over 400 children. The directive: European and Asian health ministries have directed all frontline clinical professionals to immediately input any patient presenting with fever and distinctive skin rashes into the national surveillance system for instant monitoring.
Segment 3: Breakthrough Lifestyle and Aging Research.
Now, let's talk about something you can directly apply to your daily routine. A groundbreaking study published in Innovation in Aging has provided concrete evidence that everyday lifestyle choices alter your DNA structure to reverse biological aging. The Leisure and Arts Longevity Study. The core discovery: regular physical activity and consistent engagement with arts or culture are directly tied to a slower biological aging process. The metrics: individuals engaging in weekly exercise routines showed a biological age reduction of up to 1.34 years. The surprise twist: weekly engagement with arts, like visiting galleries, painting, or attending live theater, showed an even larger reduction of just over 1 full year on advanced epigenetic clocks. The diversity factor. The study tracked the UK household longitudinal study and found that variety matters. People who participated in a wider range of cultural activities aged biologically slower than those who stuck to just one hobby.
Scientists believe this functions by lowering systemic inflammation while boosting neuroplasticity and emotional regulation. Pediatric allergic health discovery. The study, published in the journal Allergy, researchers from the Sendo project have definitively linked ultra-processed food consumption to a sharp spike in childhood asthma. The risk: children with high baseline intake of ultra-processed food showed a significant increase in early-onset asthma and chronic respiratory issues, urging pediatricians to aggressively target dietary intervention before prescribing traditional inhalers. Segment 4, Fast In, Fast Out Medical Tech and Insights. Before we close out, let's run through today's rapid-fire clinical insights from the major medical journals. Anxiety and the brain. A massive neuroimaging analysis published in Science Daily Health and Medicine News shows that individuals diagnosed with severe anxiety disorders possess a profound nutrient deficit of choline in their prefrontal cortex. Choline is a pillar of emotional processing and cognitive control. The tinnitus paradox. New light-based brain stimulation studies in mice revealed that serotonin, the exact feel-good chemical boosted by standard SSRI antidepressants, can actually activate a neural circuit that drastically worsens tinnitus symptoms. The 35-year decline. Exhaustive 47-year longitudinal study out of Sweden tracking physical fitness has pinned down exactly when human strength, stamina, and muscular endurance naturally begin to quietly decline, exactly at age 35. Hidden cholesterol danger. Research across 20,000 patients warns that 1 in 5 people carry dangerously elevated levels of Lp(a), an inherited cholesterol particle that drastically spikes your risk of sudden stroke and cardiovascular events, completely independent of your standard LDL lifestyle scores. That wraps up a packed medical briefing for today, May 16, 2026. From deep-sea virus tracking to cancer therapies and how your weekend hobbies can wind back your DNA clock, medicine is moving faster than ever. Stem cell treatment. A stem cell treatment helped mice recover from strokes by rebuilding damaged brain connections, restoring blood vessels, and improving movement, according to new research from the University of Zurich and the University of Southern California. The findings raise hopes that future therapies could one day repair stroke damage that is currently considered permanent. SciTechDaily.com. Dietary fiber.
Different types of fiber offer distinct health benefits, influencing gut microbiota and physiological outcomes. Soluble fiber supports cardiovascular health, while insoluble fiber aids digestion.
Clinicians should specify fiber types when advising patients to increase intake. Medscape. Meditation. This mind-body practice eases stress and boosts mental health. Now, research reveals that it may actually change your brain. One study found that meditating for 2 months increased gray matter in parts of the brain that control emotions and learning. Meditation also strengthens the connection between brain cells. It may also ease inflammation in the brain and protect against Alzheimer's disease. WebMD. Call to action. Which of these breakthroughs shocked you the most? Drop a comment down below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for daily medical updates, and share this video with a friend who loves science. See you next time, and stay healthy. Disclaimer: compiled information. This content is for educational purposes and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. The audience/viewers must verify the contents before use. The creator, publisher, and YouTube will not be responsible for any harm.